Hello, welcome to BibleTrack for February the 12th. Today we're reading Exodus chapters 7 through 9. And Moses and Aaron make their second trip back to see Pharaoh. They throw that, the rod that was supposed to turn into the serpent. Well, that works. Of course it works. God said it would work. But then the magicians, it says, duplicate that trick also. So Pharaoh's unimpressed, sends them away. No deal. So, plague number 1 we find in chapter 7, where the river turns to blood. The magicians come and, they turn some water into blood as well. And Pharaoh, he's still not impressed. Then plague number 2 in chapter 8, frogs, lots of frogs. They probably left the river because the river turned to blood. And frogs everywhere, in the ovens, in their cupboard, everywhere. Frogs everywhere. Now, a couple frogs, cute. Lots of frogs, not cute at all. The people were miserable, but still no deal. Then plague number 3, lice or gnats. Now frogs eat gnats, don't they? But they didn't eat these because the frogs died. So they have all these gnats, and that's the third plague, and still no deal. Plague number 4, flies. Now, you can imagine with all the dead frogs lying around, that flies would just love that. It would be a fly-rich environment. And so the flies, that's that plague number 4, still no deal. And that brings us to plague number 5 in chapter 9. And in this plague, the cattle in the field die. Plague number 6, oozing boils over the people, the Egyptians, but not the Israelites. And then finally, plague number 7, hail comes and kills all the crops. And by the way, let me mention that we get a hint there as to the timing of these plagues when we look at the little note that I have there with regard to what was in the fields and what was killed by the hail. So take a look at that. And that's it for today's reading. We'll see you tomorrow.